Now you can start.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the late homeopathic lectures once again. The response is very poor, it seems.
Very well.
Now,
Very, very
the
poor.
reason.
Very, very poor.
Okay. We do our job. See, homeopathy is not a procedure of dispensing the medicine. Dispensing the medicine. The preparation is earlier done by honeymoon and his followers. Now it is readily available in a powder form, in a X potency, decimal potency, water tincture, alignments, even now many cosmetic way of homeopathic preparations are come. You can see a face wash, you can see face cream, this dental toothpaste is there, that is very effective. Alright. But how do we take the medicine? I have been telling you time and again. The potency, when the biochemic salt, either 6X or 4X taken, what is its effect, what is its interaction with the homeopathic medicine, everything has been clearly worked out. But you see, there is one method of taking the medicine. The dilution. 13 in the bottle, we all know. We all have experience. Dilution. The dilution is successed 4 times, 6 times, 8 times like that, and you put quarter teaspoon or half teaspoon of the dilution and put them into the 4 ounces of water. Take only half teaspoon or 1 teaspoon as the case may be. That is one dose. The rest is being used. So when you should shut up the bottle, and they say, put it under your palm. Like this 8 times. You take one dose. It has to be repeated. You can take them again, but only 1 dose a day. Then you discard the medicine. Again you go to the next day, prepare the same method. Take half teaspoon, put it in 4 ounces of water. Before that, you shake it again. Here what they say is, if you adopt this method, you are suppressing 8 times, taking the medicine. See your reaction for the day. Do you feel more elevated discomfort? Then, next day, don't make 8 successions, only make 6 successions. And if there is no difficulty in the body or you don't feel any other problem, then we continue. Otherwise, go for 4 successions. This is one method. But the only reason the dilutions are now prepared mechanically, unlike Hemingway's. They prepare it, you boil it and cook it, drops, they put it, shake it, preserve it, then take it to next day. It is like that. Some 29 potency, 30 potency, 31 potency like that. They continuously do it. Mostly they used to have 3C, 6C, sometimes 30C, rarely 200C. Even one pill, that is 1000C is also used to be a 100 period, but in a very rare case. So this is how the changing system of adoption of medication, that is taking of the medicine, is being practiced. You have to preserve the medicine in a cool dry place. You should not put it hot in the hot place, or while traveling, or also while traveling in the car, you should not put it in near the engine or something like that. Keep it there. Of course, nowadays, AC facilities have come, but you just put it at the back, not at the very back where sunlight is passing. Then it all precautions you have to take. By the time you all of you know what are the methods of homeopathic drug dispensing or taking. Now, the fundamental things of the basic principles of homeopathy and characterizing them, and physician understanding the patient's history and decides, yes, he's a soric constitution, he's a sympathetic constitution, like that, yes, nothing. If that is there, you should not immediately give the medicines related to schizophrenia or sorenum or application, because you have to not give medicines for the present complaints. After that, when the complaints are over, suppressed or old symptoms reappear. This where the physician understands, yes, his sympathetic organ is slowly coming up. So then, even when he should not rush, he must give some medicines that curative to the problems or the subsequent reappeared problems, and simultaneously give only one course of aesthetic medicine or zodiac medicine and of course, mathematics I need not tell you because it's very difficult to understand because all mind oriented, bodily change, psychotic conditions are very similar. They cannot be so easily tackled. It has to be taken into a long drawn process unless the patient and his family members cooperate. You all know Soma is the root cause for all diseases. Can you avoid the onslaught of solar? It is very difficult because day-to-day activities, everybody has to undergo his ordeals. Somewhere or other, he will be contacted or it would have been gifted by his family origin as the case may be. If the sodic taint or the base which is likely to cause disturbance because it is deeply seated in the body, tries to give disturbances, fighting on the one hand the vital force and then spreading the disease to the other parts of the body or disturbing the activities of the body. Added to that, we abuse our body. Take some food that is contrary to the basic problem that is not noticed by you but is there inside the body. So that reacts. And the cycle goes on. So we are not yogis or munis to visualize all those things. Yes, I do definitely. In every religion, the procedures are being different. We are not following Western culture and everything is done. Now everybody orders food only online, courier, mostly. Whatever this IT sector has done, it has damaged the system. Wherever you see the Korean people are taking delivery of this food, pasta, this, that. What is the essence of those food that you are taking? What is the essence? If you analyze, of course we can't visualize, but you can analyze only to test and other things. Or from nutrition experts that those foodstuffs are not adding good substance of energy to the body, or those essences are not being absorbed by the body. Because body rejects it. So this is not required for my body, for the maintenance of cells. That it rejects. So what happens? What happens? We may look healthy, but we become tired easily. Slowly, miasmatic disturbances, namely flora, turns to many things. But when come to syphilis, so far as you contain the flora, there is no problem. Only occasional disturbances or difficulties. But when it turns to syphilis, destructive conditions in the body. Cancer, degeneration of parts, of course, aging is not a scientific condition. Aging, everybody undergoes. But even at the right age, you maintain yourself healthy. You sleep well, you get up, you take 2 tumblers of water after washing the teeth, you make some exercise, yoga, pranayama, etc., etc. Then no coffee, only some juice. Indian modern culture, they used to take the rice that has been put in the pot, one pot, clay pot, with slight salt and water, and they squeeze the rice, add curd and take it. They take the water as a additional thing, and they go to work. They are able to do work till afternoon. Then they will have some good food. If the supply, we are coming back to the food works. So all these things we are systematically delaying from the system. We are delaying from the system. People getting all sorts of problems at the very early. You can see congenital heart diseases even at the birth of the baby. Baby, immediately after delivery, the tests indicate that her heart condition is bad. They done open heart surgery. So that is what is going to happen in future, where there is no systematic process of that. Yes, what is the sympathetic destruction? Scars on the soul, great pox, pandemic, that is spreading to the entire area, AIDS, and reactions on the body and the skin. You are not able to digest yourself. You are not able to have a smooth day, always taking more medicine along with food, etc. Sometimes, because of these medicines, suppressive policy, what happens? All these security conditions are put under pressure, medicinal pressure. So towards the end of the lifetime, all these problems comes up. Infantility, swollen edema, that usually give ulcers. He never knew his wife's disastrous pregnancies. Similarly, his wife also had all these metabolic changes in the body. Falling of fats, the real fault occurs because of the syphilitic reaction. Physicians refuse to treat syphilis victims during those days because they don't have medicine. So, even the doctors, nobody prepared to help such person. The victims of the conditions have to undergo lot of turmoil unlike the present days, where even syphilitic conditions can be cured, but if the damages have been occurred to the body, it is very difficult to bring them to knowledge. But if they try to slowly remove the syphilitic origin inside the body, so you regain to your normal health, like good sleep, good appetite, and pleasant thoughts, no disturbances of the body, except simple problems because of the treatment, etc. However, the physician never to treat the syphilitic condition successfully with a minute doses of mercury, puja, sulfur, etc. But at that time, syphilis motion was not effectively invented and was admitted. Slowly, syphilis has also come. We got deep acting remedies, and we have very many active drugs, so that we are able to cure syphilitic condition patients. Homeopathy understands the syphilitic conditions different from the allopathic medicines. Our medicines, our theory, we are able to understand better than the then prevailing allopathic system of medicine. That is why they were very much aggressive against handling these followers. I told you, they sent Kent, a leading allopathic doctor, to visit homeopathic clinics and try to propagate negatively against homeopathy. Unlike us, like politicians and other things in India and the world, we don't blabber. physician, he goes and understands what are the defects. He wanted to know what are the defects in the body. When probing, tend to begin to realize that this is a system of medicine where it actually cures rather than disturbs the patient. So he became an ardent follower of homeopathic system of medicine. He written a lot of books and he made a lot of treatments and became famous. Later, 4 to 5 allopathic doctors have fallen behind. Symptomatic primary stage is due to sexual intercourse, abuse of the body. So, there is no problem if you have sex with the marital limit. That too, when both the couple are well and healthy, it will not by them of medical problem. But when you have sex more than your wife, it becomes somewhat problematic. Then comes the lips, mouth, body. All this will lead to chancery, deep appear in the body, lymph nodes appear in the body, because the kidneys could not expel them. He says, Hare Baba, it is not possible for me. Go. Like that. It is simply morbid matter back to the blood. Then second stage is body appearances become changed. Then skin problems deeply arise. Mostly they get frequent visits. Then comes what cases of development is devastating destructions, lesions. Whatever he does, whatever he brings, whoever goes through him, that he is sick. He is not very bad odor. He cannot go near him. And he appears right with him. Very unpleasant appearance. Because in Tamil Nadu we know old cinema, Bhatta Kandi, Umar used to act that. Yes, actually revealed his nature. In the young age, he doesn't care. He had all sorts of habits. When his bodily deformities are risen, even facial appearances became a tree. He was discarded by everybody. He lost everything. Then he realizes he cries. So that is the stage where aggravation, signal so it will take 50 to 60 years. Consider going Let me enjoy the life. Let me have all the nature's gifts to me. Yes, it is your choice. It is your choice. To be a good, to be not to be good is your choice. To be healthy, to be not healthy is your choice. That's how one has to develop his habits. Supposing you are taking some food, of course, forget it. Don't try to have it repeated. One more time, wherever you go, neatness, cleanliness has to be followed. Even in the house, you have to make yourself clean and tidy. Otherwise, the microorganisms develop into different ways. See, before I was in Kerala, as a child, how this virus is coming? How this COVID-19 is coming? Sorry, it's a long story, sir. Somebody else injected. Why should we receive it? Sorry, how these things happen in the world? Main objectives. Don't abuse the world. If the sorry condition is there, physician within after 1 or 2 cities is able to identify the sorry constitution in the body. So he will go deeply along with other 1 or 2 sorry pain, sorry numb. If it is developed further, then it's a very difficult process. You have to use nosodes, cyclical nosode or other nosodes, medoramin, etc. etc. So you have to avoid everything. Alright, 20, 30 years, 35 years, or 40 years, you are used to it. Try to be at least make yourself healthy, clean habits, even at least afterwards. Slowly, the already accrued things may, with the vital foods, can be extracted. May, not sure, may. Well, thank you. I am not threatening you. I am only cautioning you as likely because nowadays you see young children, they don't like house food. They only take this charge cake or this that. We are very sorry for them. Sorry for them. They are not taking the traditional foods, clean foods. Yes, that is why we get a lot of disturbances, even at the 40 years, 30 years later. It is all be very healthy. Maintain our body in a healthy condition, having good sleep, good exercise, taking food at proper times. When the old age comes, try to take 3 times a day. If you are having the habit of fasting, you continue, don't leave it. Nothing will happen. Hell is not going to fall or heaven is going to fall. Even heaven falls, it is welcome because we all become healthy. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. I am handing over to you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir. Surendra sir. Suresh Kumar sir. Hello, Suresh Kumar. You can take, sir.
Yes, sir. This is audible to everyone?
Yes, sir. You can go ahead.
Okay. A very warm good evening to all the participants in this group. Today we will go into a very important topic of the organ, and the caption is, or the title of this subject is susceptibility. Susceptibility is the topic we are going to talk about. This very important from the point of view of bringing cure. What is susceptibility? Susceptibility definition. It is an inherent capacity in all living beings or living things to react to stimuli in the environment and represent a fundamental quality that distinguishes the living from the non-living. This is the definition. I repeat, it is an inherent capacity in all living beings to react to stimuli in the environment and represent a fundamental quality that distinguishes the living from the non-living. This is the definition of the susceptibility. But to simplify it, Dr. G. Roberts, a great homeopath, defines susceptibility as an expression of a vacuum in an individual. The vacuum attracts and pulls for the things most needed that are on the same plane of vibration as the want of the body. Primarily, susceptibility is the reaction of the body to the external and internal influences. This is how the susceptibility is explained by Dr. Roberts. So he says it is like a vacuum attracts and pulls the things that most needed that are on the same plane of vibration as the want of the body. And susceptibility is the reaction of the body to the external as well as the internal influences. Then Dr. Stuart Close is another great pioneer homeopath. He defines susceptibility as one of the general quality or capability of the living organism of receiving impressions and the powers to react to stimuli. So this is how Dr. Stuart Close defines the susceptibility. So it is the receiving of the impressions and the power to react to the stimuli. So this is the quality of how the susceptibility is being explained by Dr. Stuart Close. Even though the term susceptibility is not directly referred in the order of medicine, but Dr. Kent, the another master pioneer in homeopathy, he quotes aphorism 30, aphorism 31, aphorism 32, and aphorism 33 as being a likely explanation for concept of the susceptibility with regard to non-living agents. So a slight reference, what it is being explained with reference to aphorism 32-33, there a small view of this or more reference of the susceptibility is being taught in this aphorism element with reference to non-living agents. So later on the other masters gave more value to the concept of the susceptibility, particularly Dr. Roberts and Dr. Stuart Close. So let's go, after seeing this, what is susceptibility, its definition. let's go to the role of the susceptibility. What is the role of the susceptibility? First is the role is to maintain health. Perfect balance, even in the presence of adverse environment, happens in case of the even adverse environment, the body is capable enough to maintain its balance. This is the role of the susceptibility, because the cells is basic unit of the body, functional basic unit of the body, and it exhibits what called normal susceptibility. The cell exhibits its normal susceptibility. Number second point is evolution of constitution. The patterns gene process of anabolism as well as metabolism are predetermined. They are attributes of and they are the attributes of the emotional and physical intellectual planes. So the susceptibility also comes into play a role in this way also. So in order to evaluation of the constitution, the role of susceptibility is very important. Then development of the diathesis. Okay, diathesis, there are certain temperaments that I have taken in the class about temperaments in some time back. So there are certain temperaments and certain types of illness. The susceptible constitution or the diathesis certain deviation in susceptibility which are not sufficiently marked to label the disease. So in order to relating the diathesis with the concept of diathesis also very important in understanding the diathesis process. So this is another role of the susceptibility in understanding the diathesis. Fourth one is development of the disease and manifestation of the disease. An organism required to adapt itself to the environmental conditions, but there are limits. The limits of tolerances are reached. Failure of adaptations start revealing through signs and symptoms. So here the concept of the adaptation of the body is being explained with reference to the environment, and when this limit is crossed, and then after this limit is crossed, then the body reveals through signs and symptoms. So ultimately we call it as a disease. External manifestation of the signs and symptoms of disease is being assayed. So development of disease with reference to susceptibility concept. Fifth is the process of recovery. So restoration of the normal susceptibility should be modified and not removed. That is, the master say the susceptibility has to be altered and modified. So in order to have recovery and cure. The sixth point is evolution of the blood picture also. There are many common symptoms which goes to all brewers. Then there are characteristic symptoms in few brewers in highly susceptible individuals, and in sensitive subjects with the first sensitivity they are highly susceptible, and those types they require very limited growth potency. So in that picture also we will find there are common symptoms, there are characteristic symptoms, and there are sensitive subjects exhibiting in different way. So that picture is also the evolution of the blood picture also has taken its form or been identified in the concept of susceptibility. The seventh important point is manifestation of the remedy. Acute explosive onset of the disease indicates robust constitution with high susceptibility requiring high potency. So this is another concept of susceptibility being explained, that robust constitution having a high susceptibility requiring a high potency. Then eighth point, it is manifestation of relationship of remedies. Here, with reference to susceptibility, it helps us to prescribe the correct serum, not going in a zigzag way, a random way, but choosing the correct serum. Then it also, the concept of susceptibility also helps in determination of the dose as well as the repetition of the dose also. Then the next important 10 point is the susceptibility is known to us through the reactions that occur between the host and the environmental factors. Signs and symptoms represents the only perceptible form of evidence which signifies to us the reaction that takes place within the organism. Susceptibility is an indirect presence. The masters can say that susceptibility is an indirect inference. So these are the 10 important rules of the susceptibility, which is being explained by Dr. Roberts and Dr. Stuart Close. The role of susceptibility in various contexts. Then, having known the role of the susceptibility, let's know the type of susceptibility. First type of susceptibility is known as natural susceptibility or normal susceptibility. Dr. Roberts, according to him, reactions to stimuli under the healthy state of the individual could be recognized by the reaction of the individual to physical environment, to foods, to remedies, and to toxic agents. Upon this normal susceptibility depends the status of the health of the individual. Natural susceptibility is the power of organism to react defensively against the toxins, a contagion, or an infection, and to react constructively to the foods, to the drinks, and curatively to the homeopathic remedy. So this is how Dr. Roberts explains about the natural susceptibility. Then the next type of susceptibility is the artificial susceptibility. Dr. Kent comes and explains about the artificial susceptibility. Kent tells that in his lectures of homeopathic philosophy, he says about this artificial susceptibility. When medicines are given, they act for a certain time, satisfying the susceptibility. They alter the susceptibility, and when that dose of medicine is no longer able to react on the altered susceptibility, another dose or the potency is required. This altered susceptibility that is arrived is called artificial susceptibility. This is how the Kent interprets about the artificial susceptibility. Then morbid susceptibility. The third is known as morbid susceptibility. Susceptibility may be morbid and perverted, and so they cause disease, suffering, as well as death also. According to Close, morbid susceptibility may be regarded as a negative or minus condition, a state of lowered resistance. This is a lowered resistance. Immune susceptibility also being brought in here. He says susceptibility can be replaced by firstly using heterogeneous medicines, antitoxins, antiseptics, then external applications, vaccinations, use of stimulants, depressants like alcohol, and inoculations like crude pathological products like animal serums and vaccines that these all lead to diminution of the susceptibility. So Dr. Close has even talked about the disease susceptibility and how they occur during the different type of anti-virus medicines, applying various external applications, then use of depressants, etc. Then comes abnormal or altered susceptibility. Abnormal susceptibility either demands excessive or defective stimuli or reacts to stimuli in an exaggerated or in a diminished way. So Dr. Close talks about the reaction. He says reaction is an expression of susceptibility. Reaction can be of two types. Excessive reaction. Excessive reaction is otherwise is known as irritability. Is a condition sometimes when the patient seems to suffer an aggravation from every remedy without corresponding to improvement. There is a state of general hypersensitiveness. For such states, Dr. Gollinghausen recommends medicines like Salmonella, Coffea, China, Indonesia, Nux vomica, Pulsatilla, Valeriana, Cucurbita, etc. And he also says aggravation after mercury requires heparin and nitric acid. So this is Dr. Stuart Close. He talks about the excessive reaction. Then he also Dr. Close talks about deficient reaction also. Deficient reaction may occur cases where improvement is found to cease and health sector remedies fail to act. Under such circumstances, it is necessary to give some intermittent remedies also. So here again, Gollinghausen mentions such appropriate circumstances. He suggests Campovich, opium, sulfur, then some typical notions like medelinum, sodium, pyridinum, toluidinum, syphilinum, as well as Trizam, though these all indicates for deficient reactions. But ultimate choice of any particular one of these remedies may be governed by the history of the symptoms, he says. So, here Dr. Stuart Close has explained about the excessive reaction as well as the deficient reaction with reference to concept of the susceptibility. Then we come to very important another aspect of the susceptibility, factors that developing abnormal and altered susceptibility. What are the factors that develops the altered susceptibility? Susceptibility can be developed in the following ways. First, an organ or a system or the organism as a whole can be overused, abused, or disused. So this way the susceptibilities can develop abnormally. Then one of the physical trauma. Mechanical injuries can leave its mark. Then uncustomized or others an exposure into excessive exposure to heat, cold, exposure to sudden variations in temperatures, biometers also, these also tend to alter your susceptibility. Then third point, undernourishment condition. That also results in the deficiency in diet, dietary norms and diets also leads to altered susceptibility. Then fourth important is overindulgence. Overindulgence to the rich foods over long periods, resulting to imbalance and exhaustion of the excretory mechanism and functions of the metabolism. So here also we will mention that excess of the rich food, and ultimately it causes exhaustion of the excretory mechanism and it causes delay with the metabolism also. Fifth important that the drugs such as tea, coffee, alcohol, and condiments, which have got a temporary stimulant and soothing effects, they also have an impact on the susceptibility. So, in our homeopathy, the tea and coffee, etc., are also termed as stimulants. So, that's why they can have a capacity to alter your susceptibility factors. Then, sixth important is physiological events such as calcium, iron, etc., when taken in excess and in unnatural form for a quick gain of energy. If taken, is a concentration of much higher than it is to be formed. So, he also said, if excessive dose or intake of the calcium, iron, etc., that body requires or body has got its limits. Crossing these limits, again, it affects the susceptibility factors. Then use of drugs for the therapeutic purpose, include for the purpose of treating infections. The contaminations of from such metals that are raised from the storing vessels, utensils, etc., also causes some of the susceptibility factors altered. Then, eighth point is animal poisoning, and including which includes vaccination and stem injections, etc. So, this also alters the susceptibility factors. Then, air pollution. Air pollution is very common phenomenon, and that also impact our susceptibility. Then mental stress and persistence of negative emotions. So this the stress and negative emotions can also alter your susceptibility factor. Then sexual dissatisfactions over long periods. This can also have a capacity to alter your susceptibility factors. And then partial recovery acute infections, especially those caused by viruses. So partial recovery from acute infections can also modify your susceptibility factor. So these are all the important 12 points I have given you, which can alter your susceptibility factor, and this has a greater role to play in prescription. So then the next important point is destruction of susceptibility. A total destruction of susceptibility means total destruction of the reactivity of the body, or it is also known as death also. Partial destruction of the susceptibility means serious impairment that makes the patient chronically invalid and impossible to bring a cure. So this is with reference to destruction of susceptibility. The total destruction means total destruction of the reactivity of the body. So I have given a fairly input about what is susceptibility, then what are the roles of susceptibility, then I have given the types of susceptibility, natural susceptibility, artificial susceptibility, and morbid susceptibility, as well as altered susceptibility. Then I talked about the reaction also, in which we are talking about excessive reactions. I have talked about the deficient reaction also. And finally, I have talked about the factors that lead to alteration or change in the susceptibility factor. So, and to conclude, I have also told about the total destruction of susceptibility, where the reactive the body is stalled, or reactive the body is completely deteriorated, or reactive the body is totally becomes
zero, or rather it is being seen as a death of the body. So with this, I give a pause to my talk, and we will talk more about the accessibility in our next class, and we'll talk about the demands of accessibility, we'll talk about the monitoring factors, and also we'll talk about the clinical assessment of accessibility also. So with this, I will give a pause to my talk. Over to Dr. Murthy.
Thank you, Suresh Kumar sir. Is my voice audible? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Namaste, my dear homeopaths. Today is Guru Purnima. My best wishes to all of you.
Thank you, sir.
Our best wishes to all Gurus, sir.
Thank you, sir. Any doubts? So today I want to take a small disease. Of course, it is a big disease. Very few medicines are available, and other therapies also there is no medicines. Generally, for this, nobody can cure fully. That is keloid. Keloid is just a scar. It seems very ugly also. Irregular, hard and lumpy form of scar or a tissue on the skin. It is over protruded. Sometimes some people contractions will be there in the winter season. On any cool areas, if they go, contraction will be there and pain will also be there, and it is a deformity at the side of a surgical incision. So many area people, the surgically they want to remove, but scars will be there. Even if you remove the protruded part, the scar will be like that only, ugly seems. That too, it is found more commonly in the black people, dark skinned people. It is also called as a fibroid neoplasm. For this, in our homeopathy, we are having best remedies. Acid flow is one of the best remedy. Acid flow. Acid flow generally it works on any scars, any tissues, protruded tissues. If anything is destructive nature also, acid flow will be, some holes will be there, from there some fluid will come, some itching will be there. At that time acid flow will excellently work. And some people, when it is a burning sensation is there, they will give, some doctors in magazines I have studied, they will give causticum and belladonna put together. Daily 1 or 2 doses they will give for 1 week or 10 days. By that way the burning sensation will go. And graphitis, early stages graphitis is working. That too, where hairy growths are there, or where bends of joints at that area, if any scar is there, it is giving itching sensation. For those people in the early stages, graphitis will work. One of the best remedy is Silicea. Calcarea floor and Silicea are the best remedies for keloid. Good remedy, but we have to cautiously give thiocinamonum. thiocinaminum, thiocinamonum, because it will reduce all the scars. The symptom of the thiocinamonum is it is reduces. So, but any cataract operation people done means, for those people we should not give this one. And tuberculum, generally tuberculosis patient will get all these things. So this is a small chapter, keloid. If anybody can explain in detail in future, they can take these keloids and bunions are like that chapter in the skin portions, other than itching, eczema, psoriasis, all without those things.
No audio clarity.
What sir? Audio is problematic sir. Last over. Now it is right. Mine is 100. Audio is 100 here. 1 minute, sir.
Now it is better, sir. Now it is better.
Now it is better.
Yes, sir. Surendra sir, switch off the mic. Now it has become better.
So we are having only few medicines where we can give is acid flow, silicea, graphitis, thiocyanine, tuberculosis. These are the main remedies. Even if you can give antimonial chloride, calcarea floor also, in a long run if you give it is any growths, generally antimonium chloride will work. Calcarea carb, antimonium chloride, calcarea floor, Hecla lava, all these things will work excellently on growths. And Scapula nodosa, that is also one of the best remedy for growths. So all these remedies simply you go through, not in deep manner. So you will get a one sentence or two sentences in that, you remember that one. And if anybody interested, George said, when you will take on tissues,
Tissues also, I am preparing, sir, and then we see first week of next month when this is.
Okay, thank you, sir, thank you. Like that, if anybody is interested, you can see on the skin problems, all these things. There you will not have any itching area. No, it is not an eczema, it is not a psoriasis. Apart from all those things, on skin any problem is there. Say pimples will come, it will burning and painful, and boils will come, like that skin problems other than psoriasis and eczema. Because psoriasis, eczema is a longer, beautiful subject you can take fully. On skin problems, if anybody can take, you can take 2 classes on that. Please prepare all those things. Any doubts? Surendra sir lecture, any doubts are there? Suresh Kumar the lecture, any doubts are there? Any general therapy also, anything is there, please ask. Time is there, another 10 minutes.
So for throat complaints infection, we can use belladonna or Epsom.
Yes, Epsom you can use, Calimure you can use, belladonna you can use.
Okay.
Sir.
Sir, I am asking a very general question. I have given my one close relative medicine for this prostate enlargement.
Yes.
And he was having problem of urination in the night. He had to go number of times and not going fully. This was the symptom. So I gave him a subalcerulator. He was having lots of improvement. He was very happy also. He told me that he gave a certificate, you are a very good doctor. And when he was continuing that medicine, on and off I told to stop and then take. But now he says for the last few days it has aggravated, it has gone little more. Now what we should do? We should continue the same medicine or
you ask him temporarily, you ask that person to stop it for a few days. You can give conium, Chimaphila umbellata, conium 30 morning, Chimaphila umbellata afternoon, Equisetum night.
Equisetum in the
night. Like this, you can give 1 week or 10 days. Again, you can start with subalcerulator, but reduce the number of drops.
Okay.
Because the subalcerulator when it is working,
let me notice
conium 30. Conium morning. Conium 30 morning.
Okay.
Chimaphila afternoon 30.
Okay.
Equisetum, EQUI. Equisetum. Equisetum 30 in the night.
Okay. Okay.
Because Sarsaparilla also will work, Lycopodium also work. You can have a secondary drugs, second prescription.
Okay.
But subalcerulator, we ask him to take 8 drops or 6 drops like that.
Okay.
Because of people, when we give 10 drops or 15 drops, if improvement is there, they will put more drops.
Okay.
So by that way, aggravation will be there, reactions will be there. That's all.
Okay, sir, I will try that.
Wise.
R35 also.
R35 also very good. Better, suppose that let a few days only we have to give. After that we will reduce and we go to patent drug. Patent drug, if they take even 1 month, 2 months also, nothing will happen. It is a palliation only. Combination drugs, yeah. So it is a palliation.
Okay.
Any questions, sir? So two beautiful questions have come here. One is what we call prostrate. Another question somebody is asked. Any doubt?
Of course, this is also a generic word. Now this monsoon time in Kerala. Whenever there is a change, all children know they have already started going to school. They get cough, cold, and throat pain. All these. As a general thing, as a change of weather, okay, we can give the medicine water we are normally giving. But is there any other generic type of medicine which we can propose?
Ferramphas and Calimur in 6x. Ferramphas and Calimur in 6x potency.
Okay.
Two tablets morning and 2 tablets in the evening. Both put together.
Okay.
Ferramphas 6x 2 tablets, Calimur 6x 2 tablets morning, like evening also.
Okay.
Before going to school you give, after coming from school also you can give, like that minimum 1 month you give.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Because it will protect up to the entire season, in the rainy season.
Sir, can we give this a Dalcamara?
Dalcamara when it comes only.
The camera is a general medicine for change of weather.
Dalcamara, you see, arsenic, bacteria, Dalcamara, all these things are when the disease enters the body.
Yes.
And a preventive and controlling and giving boosting of immunity, Ferramphas, Calimur is the most important.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Any doubts? Otherwise, we will close. One thing, sir, those who are staying in Chennai, that is Madras, we have already opened our clinic. And Suresh sir is going, and after 2 days I will also go there and we will sitting. The timings we will sell. We will put in the WhatsApp page. If anybody interested, please visit, come and sit there for 2 minutes, 2 hours. Morning, sir, morning 10 to 12, 12:30.
Yeah.
Morning 10 to 12, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, minimum 3 days. Afterwards, we will think about it. One thing, you will get training practice also. Another thing, you will have a side track of your lifestyle. Going to a clinic and sitting there and studying that and prescribing. So, interchange of our ideas will be more. You will be my guru and I will be your guru, like that. Mutual gurus. Anything? Otherwise we will close. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We will meet in the next week.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.